Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me. First up, Scarlet Drip joins me in studio to share about their IV therapy treatment. Then we're learning all about the best products to use for outdoor activities through Best Reviews. Then Elite Softwash is here to give us the rundown on home maintenance and how to prepare for the summer. And a little bit later, I speak to Lancia Homes about their newest projects and how they do offer homes at the lake. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by the Better Business Bureau. And joining me today is Scarlet Drip as we learn more about their IV therapy treatments, and their owner is here, Dorinda Mossbrooker. Hello, Dorinda.
Hi, how are you today?
Good. Okay, so IV therapy is something that I find so interesting. And it's something that really does aid the body in a unique way. So kind of give us an overview of IV therapy treatment.
So IV therapy treatment, you come in whether you're dehydrated, you've just had an illness, or you have a chronic issue. We come in and we sit down and have a conversation with you. It is nurse practitioner based. And then we put together an individualized IV bag to help boost you, to get rid of symptoms, just to help you feel better.
Interesting. And so how long has your business been in Fort Wayne?
So we are located in Grable, and we've been in business since 21.
Okay, wow.
Yes.
So nice. And so what made you want to bring it to this area? Because I'm familiar with IV treatments from the West Coast when I was in Los Angeles, and it was so popular and it was so accessible. They were everywhere, but I don't see as many here. So what made you want to bring this concept to the Northeast Indiana area?
So medical medicine, where we give you a medicine for everything, we figured a different way of helping you and getting rid of symptoms through the IV therapy. So a lot of times if we build you up and we find out why you're having the symptoms, then I can treat that by building you up with the vitamins, and I have over 70 protocols. So say you had diabetes, I have a diabetes protocol. If you have anxiety and depression, I have an anxiety depression protocol. I personally have celiac, so if I get into gluten, I have an IV bag that kind of reverses all my symptoms that I would have.
Wow, that's so interesting that you offer those types of mixed cocktails, if we will, because it is unique than just having one type of vitamin in case someone has a deficiency in that type of vitamin.
Correct, correct. We also look at people's labs. So I can find a bunch of deficiencies just in regular labs. Like I don't have to test your B6 level. I can pull it out in one of the normal labs that you would get from your doctor.
Oh, okay. So is the process typically going straight to you and kind of looking on the list and say, I think I want to try this or this or this, or is it best to have a consult where you can gain more information to do a recommendation?
So everybody has a consult.
Okay.
We ask everybody how they're sleeping, what their bowel movements look like, the stress activity in their life. We ask for everything.
So you have something for sleeping issues?
Absolutely.
Y'all know, I do suffer from insomnia, so that's so fascinating. Okay, and then when it comes to, what's probably like a misconception that people think about when they think about IV therapy?
So they think that it's not a sterile procedure, that it's not done in a way to keep you safe, to make sure that you don't get infection from it. So we have a US 797 room, which means it's a sterile room. We have a hood. We make your bag as if we're going into surgery. We pray over your bag. So this is a God-led clinic that you're going to. And then we have registered nurses that start your IV, that monitor your IV, and we also have a nurse practitioner on site just in case, God forbid, anything would happen.
Right, and you are faith-based.
Yes.
Right? So talk to me more about how your faith really plays a part in the structure of your business.
So we don't start any day without a scripture and a prayer. And we pray that we are always God's light, that we have the patience to listen to you, to find out what's going on with you. We pray that the bag will nourish your body in a way that your food and your supplements can't nourish your body.
That's so fascinating. Love that. And let's talk about just how people feel after they receive treatment. Does it drain them like giving blood would, or does it actually do the opposite and provide some energy?
So it depends on you. So I have some people that are so low on energy that it'll knock you out for the rest of the afternoon, but then the next morning you feel amazing. And I have some people that leave feeling absolutely amazing.
Wow. And is there an export? So you're inputting the IV in. Is there anything that's being exited out of your body?
So it depends. If I do a detoxification bag, then you'll urinate the detox products out. I offer something called EBU and high dose ozone also, which means I put ozone into your blood. So I do have one that we put, draw blood out of one arm, it goes through a high dose ozone machine, it goes through a filter, you can actually see some of the contents come out that is detoxing, and then it goes back into the other arm.
Oh, fascinating. And what would you say were the most popular treatments that you administer?
Anxiety and depression is a big one. The hydration bag is another one. The GI bag, so if you've had the GI flu and you're just completely wiped out, I have a cocktail that is just beautiful for building you right back up and making your gut work the way it's supposed to work.
Wow, incredible. And so is this something that is pay out of pocket, or does insurance cover some of it?
It's pay out of pocket because the government's not going to do natural things. They want you to be on medical medicine.
Yes, okay. And if someone is interested in learning more, setting up that consult, what's the best way to get in contact with you?
So the website is scarletdrip.com, or you can call our office.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much for breaking that down for us, Dorinda.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And if you would like more information about Scarlet Drip and all the services that they have to offer, we'll have that website she mentioned listed below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by the Better Business Bureau.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
When it comes to spending time outdoors, what you bring can be the difference between a weekend to remember and one you'd rather forget. Best Reviews sent us Outdoor Activities box packed with clever gadgets and comfortable gear to help make your next adventure, camping trip, or family outing a whole lot easier. So let's check it out. First up, we have the Cotopaxi All-Paw 8-liter Day Pack Del Della Edition. This colorful backpack is literally one of a kind because it's made from leftover recycled sailcloth materials that would have otherwise ended up in landfills. Beyond looking great, it's built for everyday use with laptop and tablet storage, water bottle pockets, and durable materials that can handle travel and outdoor adventures. And for your little adventurers, check out this Huffy Electrolight inline scooter. This colorful ride lights up with 5 different lighting modes, turning the wheels and deck into a beautiful bright display as kids cruise around. Plus, it adjusts as they grow and it folds down easily for storage and travel. Now let's talk comfort and convenience with the Arcade Belt Adventure Mag Belt. This belt uses magnets for easy one-handed opening and closing, and it has stretch fabric that moves with you while it stays secure. And the bonus on this is that it's made from recycled materials and it's also airport friendly. If you're someone who loves exploring nature, then you'll appreciate the Knox Provisions waterproof binoculars. These are waterproof, fog-proof, and designed with high-quality optics so you can spot wildlife, you can enjoy a scenic view, or take in all the outdoor adventures without worrying about the elements. And for the campers who don't love sitting on the ground, well, the REI Co-op Flex Light Air Chair is a game changer. Weighing only about a pound, it folds down easily and you can set it up in under a minute, and it gives you a comfortable place to rest around your campfire or around your campsite. Now, all my coffee lovers, listen up. This is for you. The Mir Porigami portable coffee maker right here is clever. It has 3-panel stainless steel design that folds flat and assembles in seconds, so you can enjoy fresh pour-over coffee almost anywhere your adventure takes you. Lastly, if cool nights around the campfire are in your future, you'll want to grab the Nomadix Graphene Puffer Blanket. That's right. This lightweight blanket doubles as a sleeping bag and uses advanced graphene loft insulation to help trap warm without adding bulk. It packs down easily and is perfect for camping, traveling, or chilly evenings outdoors. So whether you are camping, hiking, traveling, or just want to spend more time outside, the right gear can help you turn every outing into an adventure that's worth remembering. Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find out more information on all of these products and where to buy them on WANE.com. This segment sponsored by Elite Softwash. Today we are talking all things home maintenance with Elite Softwash, and joining me today is their owner, Brandon Metzger. Hello.
Hey, good
Welcome
morning.
back.
Yeah, nice to be here.
Yes. Okay, so let's dive into a topic that people are probably curious about because they're wanting to really upkeep their homes and prevent damage. So first, why is regular cleaning on the exterior of your home so important?
Yeah, so one of the biggest reasons, that we run into with home ownership is there's a lot to do around a home when you own something, and there's a lot of maintenance. A lot of things can kind of just get neglected and out of control because we are all so busy and we just don't have the time in general to do these sorts of things. And so a lot of times what we find is the surfaces on your home get neglected, whether that's like your siding, your gutters, your roof, windows, concrete, deck, wood surfaces, all of that. And it kind of builds up slowly over time. And so even some homeowners, as we see these things take place, we don't even notice that they're getting dirty or they're getting neglected. And then all of a sudden it's like, wow, this looks really bad. And so the problem with letting these surfaces just start to slowly build up with dirt and mold and mildew and algae, all that stuff eats into the surfaces that they're on, and it breaks down the finish. It can permanently stain and damage them. And it can just cause, failure over time where they ultimately need replacement.
Okay, and so what type of damages can they see as it is building? Because I know that you say sometimes you don't even notice that type of collection is happening, which sounds so icky. So you want to definitely have that cleaned. But what type of damages will they visibly be able to see or not see?
Yeah, so a lot of times, on your, kind of starting at the top of your house, on your roof in general, the big thing that you're going to see, especially on shingles, is going to be the ugly black streaks on the shingles, or you might start to see green moss and algae growing, on shingles. A lot of this is going to happen on the north facing side of your home. So always a good idea to kind of look at shaded portions of your home. If you have a big tree next to it, the north side of your home, because anywhere where your house doesn't get direct sunlight, the UV rays really helps prevent this type of growth and damage from happening. You are going to see the mold, and that can be the black speckling on your roof, the streaks, the green moss, and all of that is going to eat into your shingles, cause them to deteriorate, break down over time, and it can cause leaks, and then you're looking at roof replacement. So, and then on your siding in general, you can see the green algae growing up along the gutters. You're going to see the black mold, the mildew growing on the gutters, and even a algae lichen, which is a clumping algae that grows. It will actually eat into the surface, and when you try to remove it, it a lot of times will take the color or the paint with it. And so then you're looking at having to repaint something or replace something. So those are some things as a homeowner you can kind of look at areas that are shaded on your home, north facing sides, and kind of what to look for in general.
Yeah, and so how should a homeowner start to process what's happening? How would they have a solution for all the buildup that you're talking about? Yeah, so a lot of times the best thing to do if you see this happening around your property is to reach out to us, and what we'll do is we would come out and kind of assess the situation with you and give you some good options, whether it's your roof you're needing clean, your siding, your gutters, your concrete, whatever that is, and we can kind of see the condition, make sure that it does qualify
for our services and make sure it's something that we can get cleaned and restored to a point where it's going to look great, look like new upon completion. And then a lot of times we can even do some, package deals. A lot of times we're doing the roof and the siding at the same time. And so this is something that we can take care of. And then we can also point out different things like to maybe help you moving forward, whether it's like trimming, like a tree back, or, doing this on your house every so often to help prevent this type of damage from occurring. Some good pointers to help, prevent it from happening as fast moving forward too.
Exactly, especially with that transition of seasons happening. Now is a good time to get all this stuff checked out, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and so if someone wants to start the process with you, what should they do?
Yeah, so the best thing to do, you can look us up on Google and you can request, an estimate there. You can check us out on our website or just give us a call or shoot us a text, and it would be me that'd be responding to you. We'll get on the phone and come up with the time that suits you and me to come out and take a look at everything together to put together, the proper cleaning and protection that you need moving forward to get this taken care of.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Brandon.
So, yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate it. And if you would like more information about Elite Softwash, we'll have that website listed below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Elite Softwash.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
This segment sponsored by Lancia Homes. Lancia Homes builds stylish, elegant, and functional new homes and floor plans in New Haven in Northeast Indiana. And joining me today is their president, Jamie Lancia. Hello there.
Hi, Jessica. How are you doing today?
Good.
Thanks for having us on here today.
Yes. Well, I know that you have so much happening. You're continuing to grow and just to expand, giving homes to people in this community. So in case someone is not familiar with Lancia, give us an overview.
So Lancia Homes was started in 1975 by my father, Jim Lancia, and we've been building homes in Northeast Indiana for 51 years.
Wow, that's incredible. And so what really makes your homes different from other complexes that may be around?
The one thing that's really unique that we do is, well, not only are we a home builder, we're also a land developer, but our service after the sale. So we customize homes to meet every family's needs and lifestyle, as well as we can build homes on meets and bounds and on lake property as well.
Okay, well that's exciting considering the fact that we're about to come into the summer and people love to go to the lakes, right? So tell me about the lake home building process. What does that look like?
Well, that process really starts out with kind of really having a conversation with a potential client and kind of understanding what their needs and wants are. Then we do a site survey, come and figure out the site and surrounding, because not all lake lots are flat. Some have really steep slopes down. So we go and look at the site that we're working with, and we start kind of custom designing a home based on maybe those individuals or people's lifestyle and what they're trying to achieve with their home.
Yeah, which lake houses are always so fun because you want them to feel like a summer vibe, right? Kind of an escape, kind of vacation home. So I'm sure you find that people do a lot of unique things that they wouldn't do in their normal homes. Is that correct?
Well, definitely the emphasis is really big on outdoor, a lot of outdoor kitchens, Another thing that people really want is having maybe a separate detached garage where we can have kind of a man cave, which is becoming really popular with a separate apartment over there. So it's really kind of cool that we get to see and meet with so many different clients. But I think most time we're seeing we have two projects in one with most lakes home. The home itself, and that's on the lake, then across the road typically we'll build a custom man cave a lot of times.
Yeah, I love that. And I'm sure spaces for the boats to go in and all the outdoor equipment and kayaks and just all of it. Okay, I'm thinking about summer too much. Okay, so when people work with you, I know that one thing is important is affordability. So talk to me about your new price lock program.
So Lancia Homes has the price lock promise, and I think everyone's really, challenged today, whether or not it's at the gas pump, we'll say, or even the talk of tariffs many years ago. But what I would tell you is that, when you sign a purchase agreement with Lancia Homes, that price, when we build on one of our lots, is held all the way through to completion. They have that assurance and comfort knowing that when they sign that purchase agreement up front, it's the same price at the end.
Ooh, okay, let's dive into that a bit because I know the biggest thing that you hear is when people start buying homes, all the add-on costs. And it's like, oh, well, this is going to be an additional, oh, we didn't know, it's going to take longer, it's going to add more money. So what you're saying is that is locked in?
So what we do is we spend a very good time of interviewing the client to understand what their needs and wants are, so we have the home priced right exactly the first time to avoid those types of things.
Oh, that's great. Exciting. Okay, so as people are kind of getting into the process of wanting to purchase a new home, do you offer homes that are already built, that are available to walk in, and then new builds as well?
So we have several model homes throughout northern Indiana, as well as we have homes that we build on speculation. And with our spec homes that we build, they're complete. So that way, someone that maybe they're relocating or someone maybe sold their home and needs to move much quicker, we have those homes as well that are done. So we have typically anywhere between 20 and 60 spec homes that are in different stages of construction, as well as if a client wants to come in and meet with our team, and we'll custom design a home for them.
That's exciting, that process. Okay, so if someone does want to get in contact with you to start this journey, how would they begin?
Most of the time they start on our website at www.lanciahomes.com. They can call our office at 260-489-4433 and ask for Jamie Lancia, one of our sales team members. Glad to help design a new home for them.
Yes, and before I let you go, Jamie, you have a special offer?
Yes, we are. So between now and the end of the month, if you sign a new home purchase agreement to build a Lancia home, we're offering free quartz countertops in the kitchen and the bathrooms. And that's a great promotion. And we're getting here toward the end of the month, so better jump on board and take advantage of it.
Right. Okay, this is through when?
The end of this month, end of May.
End of May. Oh, my goodness. Okay, they have to hop on it now.
They do.
Well, thank you so much, Jamie. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us on here, Jessica.
And if you would like more information about Lancia Homes, we'll have their website listed below. Jump on this deal now. Give them a call to get the ball rolling. And I'll see you after the break. This segment is sponsored by Lancia Homes.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.